The Unspoken justifies its exclusivity to the Oculus Rift by making great use of the Oculus Touch controllers to believably give you the hands of a spellcaster. It's a physically engaging urban wizard duel that challenges you with aim, what spells to cast, how much time it takes to cast them, and where in the dense arenas you'll cast them from. Having you conjure a library of elaborate spells with hand gestures is a complicated concept that the Unspoken makes simple, easy to pick up, and physically impactful. Smart button mapping makes each unique movement feel natural. I quickly felt as though I'd always been a spellcaster, and always known the motions. Even if the controls don't require much aggressive action, I so strongly felt like I was physically directing my fireballs that I consistently worked up a sweat. You have control over the magnitude of most spells too, incorporating thoughtful timing and careful aim into what can be a very frantic battle. When you aren't carefully blocking and deflecting with one hand and spellcasting with the other, there's an entire playing field to be used to your advantage. The balance between collecting mana, which you sometimes have to fight over, scanning the environment for enemy movement and adjusting your location for a line of sight is fast-paced by design, but big, open arena levels and smart directional audio prevent this from ever feeling too overwhelming. Thanks to diverse strategic options though, you can be easily overwhelmed by the enemy player. Whether that's by having your platforms destroyed by a golem they've summoned, or by bad aim with a few time-consuming spells, every game feels different from the last. Teleporting from platform to platform is probably the most stressful component of the Unspoken, since it doesn't always work immediately. Sometimes the Oculus cameras will lose track of you when you turn to look at a platform behind you, which is really only fixable by buying a third sensor for $80. It's also the only thing that really reminds you you're playing a game, because it briefly stops you from creating magic with your hands. I did experience some minor visual glitches too, but overall, the Unspoken's distinct gritty art style is a delight to virtually exist in. There is a small hub area you can wander around, but there isn't a huge array of maps or different AI enemies. So there's a lot of room to grow this concept, but what's here is a special kind of VR magic. For more on all things VR, stick with IGN.